Hey xGymmers, I'm researching like a maniac over here on my vacation in Hawaii, so I have some updates for you since my last video, which is linked down below. So be sure to do all those things, but here's some additional stuff. Zinc, can you see it? Can you see it? Zinc has been proven to be effective with blocking the coronavirus and most other viruses from multiplying in your throat and nasal passages. And zinc comes in many forms, but it's important to know that zinc to a degree and vitamin C to a large degree and some other vitamins competes with sugar to get into the cell. So the gummies versions and lozenges and others sweetened with sugar might be less effective. Viruses also hate colloidal silver. Can you see it? Can you see it? And this also comes in many forms. This is a spray. 30 parts per million is a nice potent version. And it also comes in tincture like drops, and it comes in liquid. You use, just take it with a spoon. And of course, remember to take as directed with any supplement or medication, because more is not always better and it can be harmful. Now, for what I've learned about the virus itself in the last couple days, again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not making any recommendations. I'm simply reporting back from experts I know I can trust who've been studying this way longer than I am and are way smarter than I am. Seems like what they found is this virus is spread in large droplets by coughing and sneezing. This means the air will not infect you because the virus has to be encased in moisture, but all the surfaces where these droplets land are infectious for up to a week. Good news is when it gets over 80 degrees, it has trouble surviving. That being said, once it gets into the body, since the body is 98.6, it wants to replicate as fast as it can and become encased in things and stay encased and get into cells as fast as it can. So if you stay warm, that's a good thing. And remember, fevers aren't always bad. The body knows that fever will put you on your current home court advantage with your immune system, because that increased temperature kills virus and bacteria. Of course, you don't want to get too hot either, but don't always jump towards reducing your fever if it's a minor fever. Current data about this virus indicates that it might only have lung cell receptors. So the fastest way for the virus to get in you and infect you is to get into your lungs. It can do this off your own hands, and it can also do this via a cough or sneeze from somebody else. Patients typically have a fever, sometimes pretty low grade, just around 100, but it can be higher. And this virus is behaving more like a typical flu than a cold virus. There's really no way to distinguish this one from a normal flu bug, but if you only have a runny nose and no real cough or fever, it's probably not this particular bug. Although, same virus can manifest itself differently in different people. So if you're sick at all, stay at home, rest, take care of yourself, and get better, which is always good advice if you're sick with anything. Most people, however, when they get a bug, continue with their normal daily activities, and that's just never advisable. And in this case, it could be a serious error because you could be spreading it, or it could become more serious in you because you're not resting and taking care of yourself. And remember, the vast majority of patients with this coronavirus, or COVID-19 as it's called, are just mildly ill. How long patients can spread this virus after they're well is unknown, but just staying home till you feel better and not coughing will be helpful for you and others. This virus is way less serious and lethal than SARS or MERS. The media is reporting that most deaths are older patients who already have underlying health conditions like diabetes, hypertension, coronary disease, or other compromised immune system function. So if you're healthy with no underlying conditions, probably not going to kill you, and you'll get over it like you do any other kind of flu. Now, for the xGym members who are choosing to stay home during this corona scare, or maybe you have to stay home with kids because your school is closed, remember that we can train you there at home live through our nifty online training platform, and you don't even need any equipment. All the space you need is just enough to lie down and do a snow angel on the floor, and that's it. We can do body weight stuff with the xGym methodology that you're used to, and so you don't need any equipment. And current one-on-one members can do this for no extra fee. Lots of our members already train with us online, so there's no change for them because they're online members already. And our current members at the club will train with us when they're traveling, so they already know how to do it. But there's a really short, easy learning curve to get dialed in with this. So it's an easy transition. And this is why a few members have already switched over to online training during this current scare. It's also fun to do with your kids. So if you're home with your kids, they like to participate because they feel like they're doing something, and it helps burn off some energy which if they're cooped up in the house, they're going to need that too. And it's a great model for activity and for health for you to model for your kids. It's certainly worth a try. People are pleasantly surprised at how great it works. And then they don't have to miss any workouts. They can continue with their exercise routine at xgym and not lose any progress or momentum that they've gained at xgym. If you're a current one-on-one member, just email us eastside@xgym.com and let us know you want to do this. You can also call us at 425-822-9496. If you're not a current one-on-one member, but you do want to do this online training with us, then just email me, pj@xgym.com, and we can talk about it more. Some people from those big box gyms that are crowded and dirty, swelly, and spitty don't want to go there. So they're already showing some interest in our online options because a lot of other gyms, most other gyms, in fact, I can't think of one other gym that's geared up like we are to do this online training because we've already been doing it for so long. So I hope this helped. Be well, stay well, take care of yourself, and we'll get through this just like every other scare in the past, and we'll be stronger on the other side because of it.